Okay, so there is an issue that has bothered me when it has come to the Undertale community and how we view a certain Undertale character. I'm talking about Chara. Okay, hear me out. For a long time, Chara has been portrayed as a villain who is the main cause of the genocide routes. However, I believe this narrative the Undertale community has made is just not right. In this video, I'll be talking about how Chara is not the villain that everyone has portrayed them as. Along with this, I'll be talking about what role Chara plays in Undertale, because surprisingly, a lot of people don't know it. Along with this, we'll be talking about why Chara matters to Deltarune and the connections between those two. Chara is mostly seen as the villain in Undertale due to their appearance at the end of the Genocide route, where they give the choice to destroy the world or not. Along with implying that they were awakened by Frisk's determination, Chara wants to destroy the world, destroy monsters, human, and kinda just everything. Of course, this is kinda looking bad for Chara not being a villain, but hear me out. Well, what do we know about Chara? First off, with the theory that the narrator in Undertale is Chara. To start off with, we'll be looking at the pacifist route. The main thing we're going to be looking at here is the mirrors found in Toriel's home and new home, because they surprisingly mean a lot. When looking into the mirror on a pacifist route, you get the text, "It's you," and at the end of the game you get, "Despite everything, it's still you." Now, if this was Frisk's point of view, then it would say, "It's me," or something like that. So the narrator isn't Frisk, because it's not talking in the first person. It's talking in the second person. So who is the narrator? Well, in the Genocide route, we seem to get our answer. Chara and Frisk seem a bit more interchangeable in the Genocide route, but we're gonna get to that later. When looking into the mirror on this evil route, you get the phrase, "It's me," and then whatever name you chose at the start of the game, which we know is the name of the fallen human, which is the name of Chara. Okay, so the message basically just says, "It's me, Chara." Okay, so it seems like Chara is talking about themselves when looking at the mirror, because we know for a fact that Frisk's name is, well, Frisk. Okay, so now you're probably asking, but Spiffy, why wouldn't Chara be evil? Let's get into that. Chara was the first fallen human, and it's implied that they didn't fall to the underground for very happy reasons. I want to get something out of the way. Asriel says at the end of the pacifist route that Chara might not have been the best person, and they wish Chara was more like Frisk. I'm not trying to prove Chara was an amazing or stand-up person. I'm just trying to prove that Chara wasn't a monster-killing maniac people think they are. Along with this, I want to mention that it's implied that Chara does have a hatred for humans. However, Chara definitely cared about monsters, and I can say that with confidence. We learned from the True Lab and Flowey that Chara and Asriel had a plan. Asriel would absorb Chara's soul and go to the surface and get all the humans they needed to break the barrier. Now, Chara died to break this barrier. Of course, this plan didn't work, but the attempt was there. Chara wanted to free monster kind. Why would they want to go around killing monsters if they died to try to, let monsters free? Well, Chara doesn't want to destroy monsters, or normally they wouldn't. The Undertale community kinda just normalized making Chara evil, so oh well. You may be asking then, why at the end of a genocide route would Chara want to destroy everything? Now, admittedly, my reason for this might seem a bit unreasonable, or you might not believe it, but this is a theory video, so hear me out. Chara, by the end of Undertale, is able to destroy the entire universe. What? Okay, Chara shouldn't be that strong. Unless Chara has gotten stronger along with Frisk. I mean, this would make sense. Chara at level 1, or just normal Chara, would not be able to eliminate an entire universe, and I think that's pretty safe saying. My theory is that while Frisk gained levels, so did Chara. This would make sense as a reason for how Chara got so powerful. I mean, after all, at the end of the game, there's no other reason why Chara should be able to just eliminate everything. So if Chara gained levels from Frisk, what would that mean? In Undertale, when you level up, you gain more level of violence and execution points, as Sans says so himself in a neutral and pacifist route. The higher the level you have, or the more love you have, the more easy it becomes to kill others, the less you feel from killing others. Basically, the more you kill, the more of a maniac you become. If Chara was at level 19 and 20, it would make sense that they wouldn't feel much from killing anything and just want more and more and more power. Chara also explains how you, the player, made them realize the purpose of being alive again, to kill. Okay, so that kind of paints a picture for us. Chara awoke because of our determination and followed us along our journey. However, as we start killing monsters over and over and over again, Chara and Frisk both begin getting immune to the effects of killing people. By the end of the game, they are killing machines, and they don't only not feel bad about killing, but they want to kill more and more to get stronger and stronger. Okay, so Chara only became so bad because of us. That was the entire point of the video, right? Well, I got more to talk about! Okay, so Chris. Yeah, Chris. Let's talk about Chris. Let's start this simple. Chris and Chara obviously share a lot of similarities. They wear almost the same shirt, the same pants, they have similar hair, and lots of visual similarities. Along with this, they share a lot of other things. Both are very big fans of knives. Chara owned the real knife, and Chris of course just keeps the knife on them. Because I guess Chris is crazy like that. And we know Chara likes chocolate because they seem a little bit upset when there isn't any in the fridge. And we learn from Sans in Deltarune that Chris really likes chocolate and Toriel actually has to keep chocolate hidden from Chris. Now, both Chris and Chara are siblings to Asriel and were adopted by the Dreamer household, so are they like analogies of each other? I mean, they share so much in common, so they're like probably like, I don't know, just meant to be similar? Okay, so I think in their respective universes, they are the same person, just like how Asgore and Undertale and Asgore and Deltarune are both supposed to be Asgore. I believe Chris and Chara are supposed to be in the same scenario. I'm pretty sure most people kind of see it this way, but I've seen a lot of people say that for some reason, Chris is a lot more like Frisk, and the only thing Chris really shares with Frisk is a bit of the name and, you know, their skin color. I'm fine if this is disagreed upon for any reason, because honestly we don't truly have enough information to decide on anything specifically. Alright, well I've talked for long enough, so let's wrap this up. Chara in Undertale isn't some evil entity that wants to destroy everything. They were a child who fell down a mountain for reasons that most likely weren't good. They might harbor a hatred towards humanity, but their love for monsters is what drove them to do what they did. Now, the Genocide and pacifist routes are stories about the Dreamer siblings. On the pacifist route, you drive Asriel towards good instead of evil. Meanwhile, on the Genocide route, you drive Chara to be bad instead of good. Your actions in Undertale matter, unlike Deltarune, and depending on what you do, you change the lives of the Dreamer siblings. In the end, the characters all change depending on the actions of the players, and you choose what become of these characters. So I just want to end this video with what I feel like is the truth. Chara isn't bad. Chara is human, just like any of us. Sure, they harbored hatred towards humanity, but I honestly don't think that Chara is the monster that we all saw Chara as for so long. I know in recent years, the Undertale community has done a bit of a 180 and started blaming the player for the actions of the Genocide route, but I kind of just wanted to make this video as my definitive thoughts on this. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I would really like to know your opinions in the comments below, and I see you guys next time.